Okay, I'm going to ask for layered butter next time. I've never tried that.
Yeah, when they say, do you want butter? You say, yes, layered.
And they know exactly what that means?
They know exactly what that means.
Oh my gosh.
And if it's like a new kid, sometimes they go halvesies butter and then halvesies.
Oh.
And so you have to say thirds.
Okay.
If I'm getting a free popcorn that I'm not paying for, I better have the butter how I want it. You know what I mean? Welcome to the Snack Show with Jami Fallon.
We're just a couple gals snacking our way through life and talking about it.
Sipping and laughing and snacking and chatting.
Majors!
Food tastes better with funny friends.
I just laid the snack down is what I'm saying. Ooh.
This is your first time in a podcast studio?
Jamie, why in the HE double pretzel sticks did we start a podcast?
That's a great question that I don't remember the answer to.
You know Jamie and I love to snack, but we also know the importance of eating healthy. But eating healthy can feel overwhelming when you don't know where to start. Organifi's superfood blends make it easy and enjoyable to add more variety and nutrition to your day.
These are delicious organic powders that you can add to water, stir with a spoon, and enjoy anytime for more energy, nutrition, hormone balance, and peace of mind. They're a great way to jumpstart your morning, energize your afternoon, or nourish your evening.
Organifi is a line of organic superfood blends that offer plant-based nutrition with high-quality ingredients and less than 3 grams of sugar, which is sad news for our sugar monster Jamie, but great news for being healthy.
Green juice is great in the morning to lock in those extra vitamins and antioxidants for your day. The red juice is great in the afternoon to recharge your mind and your body with a delicious superfood berry blend. And the gold juice is a superfood blend for the evening that will give you a great night's rest and offer you ginger for immune support.
I love the red juice because it's caffeine free, and so for the afternoons, it's perfect.
My favorite is the green juice. It's kind of got a minty flavor, and it is oh so good.
So snackers, turns out eating healthy isn't all that hard, especially with Organifi blends. To try for yourself, go to Organifi.com and use code SNACKSHOW for 15% off any item in the store.
Good day, Fallon.
Hi, Jamie Crockett. How are you doing?
Fallon, are you going to call me by my first name and my last name until the end of time?
Hey, I usually do Jamie Louise Crockett. So I've actually...
No, I'm just thinking...
I backslid a little bit.
What if I ever change my last name? What are you going to do? Because it's going to be just one word in your brain.
It'll be Jamie Louise Crockett Concrete.
What? Who's that?
Your future husband's last name.
Oh, great. I've never met that person.
His first name is Walter.
Oh!
Is he still alive?
He's dead. So
his son.
Single forever.
His
okay.
son.
Nope. We're going to cut all this out.
Why? I like it. Okay. Welcome to the pod. Listeners, friends, fam. We are excited to talk today because we're talking about, besides snacks, one of my favorite things in the whole wide world.
Something I will say I have spent also the hours on. I mean, in the general snack world, yes, but in this specific topic, I am here and I am prepared.
Same. Today we are talking about lights, camera, action, movie snacks.
If I didn't have to have other things on my calendar today, I would have gone to the movie before recording this, just so I could have been in the right frame of mind.
I wish I could have joined you, but I have to work.
I know, same. That's what I'm saying.
9 to 5.
If I didn't have other things on my calendar, like a job, I'd be at that theater.
Okay, let's think back. Was it 4 years ago when Movie Pass made its way into our world?
What a terrible business model that blessed us more than we could ever know.
I think you and I are the two people that really took advantage of Movie Pass while it was around for 3 months.
Yes. It was around for about a year, almost, I think. But the winner of, I think it was end of 2017, beginning of 2018.
Yeah.
I probably went twice a week. I distinctly remember on a Wednesday in my yoga clothes, on my way to yoga class, driving there.
Yes.
And I pulled a hard right off the road into the theater and was like, I'm going to the movies instead.
Oh my gosh. So good. Why did they get rid of it?
It was a terrible business model.
Sure. But why?
Because we're losing money profusely.
I know, but for our sake, why? I miss it so much.
I do too. Regal has an unlimited package. Regal is the theater that is most like around here.
But they crank those prices up.
But it's only like $19 a month. I mean, it's still...
It's not $9.99.
I know, but if you're going to go to multiple movies a month, it is still worth your spend.
How many movies are you going to a month currently, would you say?
1, maybe 2.
I know, me too. I'm not going very often. I'm sad about it.
I'm waiting for the releases to start ramping up again. So there's enough for me to want to go to. Right now, there's not. And early in the year, it's all the things they want to be in like Oscar season and all the awards.
Right.
And I wouldn't say I'm like a real deep movie watcher. So a lot of the ones that are nominated for the Oscars are not necessarily my favorite movies.
Oh, that's interesting. And also there's so many streaming services that are releasing so much content.
Yeah, and a lot is
like
now, because
enough.
of the pandemic, a lot is going straight to streaming.
Right.
But summer blockbusters, there's a bunch I really want to see.
Same. Take me with you. I will be your number one call.
Okay, great. I cannot wait for the new Jurassic World movie.
Okay, ma'am.
Did I cry in the second one?
Yes, you did.
I did. And do I just love it so much?
Did you cry in all three, and you will in the fourth? Yes.
Maybe I just cried in the second Jurassic World when they left the Brontosaurus on the island and they're driving away.
Oh, see, I cried in the first one.
And I was like, he's there by himself. I'm like crying.
I get it. I cried in the first one when
Jurassic World or Jurassic Park?
The first movie ever, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
When I think it's a Stegosaurus was dying and they had to like touch its tongue and oh my gosh, it was laying on its side with its poop. Oh, it was so sad. But yes, I'm so excited.
I'm very excited.
Okay, date night, you and I.
Done.
Okay, great. Maybe a double date if we're that lucky in the summer.
Everyone place that on your prayer request list.
Please.
Dates by summer.
Wait, what did you just say?
Dates by summer.
Dates by summer, yes. Hashtag dates by summer. Is it tracking yet? Is it trending? Okay, today we are talking movie theater snacks, and I have a little game I'd like to play starting out, which I think would be fun. We've played this game before. It's a favorite of our listeners, and I think a favorite of Jami's. So can we just start and jump right in?
You know I love games all the way around,
okay,
so
great,
let's
great.
go.
So this game is our good old-fashioned Good or Gross.
Okay.
And
we haven't played Good or Gross in a while.
I know. I thought it was a good time to do it.
Yeah.
So I looked up, thank you to our friends over at Smashed.com. They've come up with the top 17 movie theater snacks. And I'm just going to go down the list, Jami Crockett, and I want to hear
Is it
good
too early
or
to play
gross.
this? Because I'm really just already setting all of my tones. I don't have anything else to talk about, right?
But my fear is that we're going to talk about all of our favorites, and then I'm going to go down this list, and it's like, oh, we've already talked about it. Oh, we already talked about it.
Got it.
So
Okay.
this is a flyover.
Okay, great.
And then we're going to get into the meat and bones of it.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Okay. You mix
Okay.
metaphors, but I love it.
Oh.
We'll fly over into meat and bones. Okay, great.
Oh, I thought it was a good idea.
Great.
Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know why we're counting down that way, but here we go. Twizzlers.
Gross.
Okay. We just started this game, and I already feel personally victimized by Jami Louise
More
Crockett.
for you. Let's keep going. Faster,
Okay.
faster.
Cookie dough bites.
Good.
Sweet tarts.
Good.
Pizza.
Good.
Nachos.
Oh, so good.
Snow caps.
Gross.
Reese's Pieces.
Good.
Reese's Pieces.
Thank you.
Mike and Ike.
Gross.
Slushies.
Oh, if they're Coke ones, good. Rest of them, get out of here.
Pretzel bites.
Ooh, good.
Junior mints.
Good.
Raisinets.
Good.
M&Ms.
Good.
Skittles.
Good.
Sour Patch Kids.
Good.
Milk Duds.
Oh, so good.
Oh, God. And last but not least, say it with me.
I don't know.
Popcorn.
Oh, popcorn, so good.
Into my bones, please.
When I go to the movie, do I plan it as a meal and do I
Yes.
make sure I'm extra hungry and then popcorn is my dinner?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, it
Actually,
is.
my mom taught me that. Anytime we went to the movie, she's like, "Oh, since we're going to the movie, we'll just have popcorn for dinner, right?" And I was like, "Yes, absolutely. Thank you for knowing my heart."
Yes.
Okay. Should we start out with popcorn? Because I have some history to share with you.
Give it to me.
Because I was thinking, how in the world did popcorn and movie theaters come to be one in the same? And so I did a little bit of research. So back in the mid 1800s, popcorn was very popular in like circuses and fairs and a lot of outdoor venues. Okay, you tracking with me?
I am.
But movie theaters, when they came about, were really trying to replicate the theater, like the acting theater. So they were looking for that kind of entertainment to be for the higher clientele. Also, when movies started, they were soundless. So there were captions on the screen, and if you couldn't read, you probably weren't going to the movie. So it was a very limited audience for the movie theater patrons. So because they wanted to keep up this high clientele, they were like, we don't want nasty popcorn in our theater. We don't want the smell. We don't want the trash. We don't want any of that. So for a while, the movie theater was like, no, 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 no. Then when people during the Great Depression realized how cheap and easy and mass-produced popcorn was, popcorn vendors used to sit outside of movie theaters and sell it to patrons going into the movie theater. Now, it first started that patrons were only able to eat the popcorn outside before entering the movie theater. And then kind of the movie theater was like, okay, fine, we'll let you eat the popcorn in the foyer. You can eat it there, but please, no one take it into the theater. In fact, when people would check their coats, they'd also ask them to check their popcorn. How funny is that?
Got an eye on those people.
Mm-hmm. And then eventually they realized how much of a profit these popcorn vendors were making. And they're like, we need to cut out this middleman. We need to start making popcorn. And so the popcorn and movie theater came to be as one.
I love that.
Guess
so
what year
much.
it came to be as one?
Okay, well, if you said the Great Depression is when they were doing it outside.
Mm-hmm.
1937.
Ooh, so close. 1945.
Oh, right at the end of World War II.
Mm-hmm. And I will say earlier I said the movies used to have no sound. So in 1927, when sound was added to movies, it kind of broadened the clientele. So it wasn't like just the high profile peeps. It was like, well, come one, come all. Bring that
I don't think
popcorn
I'd have
on
been
in.
into the silent pictures.
I don't think so either. Except for those, oh my gosh, Charlie Chaplin. I mean, give me some good slapstick comedy and I am into it.
Yeah, I'm out on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I do
Someone
think it's
fall
also,
down the stairs and I am dead.
I do think it is really funny that you used to check your coat at the movie theater.
Right? You know what I think we need to bring back, Jamie Crockett?
What?
Dressing up for the theater, movie theater.
Nope. Soft clothes forever.
Come on, just imagine us with sparkles and glitter going into the movie
No,
theater
I don't
with
wanna
feathers in our caps.
I don't want to sit in that kind of outfit for that long. That's itchy and scratchy.
Layers, that's what layers are for.
No, I want my soft clothes and a recliner. I want to be as close to a bed situation as I possibly can.
You want to be almost falling asleep while you're at the movie
I'm
theater?
wide awake, but I want to be comfy.
Have you fallen asleep in a movie before?
Yes.
Me too. Which movie were you in?
The one I remember is I was flying home back from my parents' house to Nashville after Christmas.
Okay.
I was on a red eye.
Yes.
And this was when
Wait, this is not in a movie theater?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
This is when the Hobbit movies were coming out every year.
Got it.
I had a couple friends. We'd seen the one the year before together, so we said, let's see this one.
Yep.
The day they picked was the day I got back. So I had slept maybe 2 hours overnight on the flight. And the Hobbit movies are long. 3-ish hours.
They are very long.
There's a good chunk in the second one that I have no recollection of.
Sure.
Fell all the way asleep. I also fell asleep in a midnight one once. Remember, like when
Yes,
the premieres?
that's when I fell asleep.
Yes.
So it was in high school. We did a midnight viewing of one of the Star Wars movies. I can't tell you which
Also
one.
a long
I think
one.
the Sith one. But yeah, I fell asleep right in the middle of that movie because it was 1 a.m. I can't keep my eyeballs open.
I can't either. We, some friends of mine, we all went to see Transformers 2 in a midnight showing at the IMAX.
Ooh.
So there was 2 of us who chose to fall asleep because we were getting nauseous from it being an IMAX and it was like 1 a.m. And so we looked at each other and we were like, close your eyes.
Oh my gosh, hilarious. Close your eyes. Okay, Jamie, how much butter do you put on that popcorn?
So much.
So much.
Like if they're not layering the butter, they're not doing it right.
You know what they have to do? This is okay. When movie theaters around Nashville that I've experienced, tell me if I'm wrong, the workers do the butter versus like growing up. I went to a movie theater, Celebration Cinema, where you could do your own butter.
AMC's here in town let you do your own butter.
Thank you for letting me know this important information.
Regal does not.
Okay.
Although they did have your choose your own butter adventure closed during COVID.
Ooh, interesting.
So it might be back open, but for a while at the AMC did not have that
Do they have
available
any-
because of just germs and hands and touching and things like that.
Do they have any of those shake seasonings?
Yes, AMC has both.
So okay, good to know. We are going to the movies this weekend.
Okay.
Okay, so my method is put a little butter, shake. Put a little more butter, shake,
yes.
and then layer it on top with lots
Yes.
of butter.
And so that's what when I order mine, I was like, I want a popcorn and I need butter layered. And so I watched them.
You say that?
Yes. So I watched them do a third, butter it, do a third, butter it, do a third.
Wait, so you don't shake. You actually just put a third popcorn in.
When they
and
have
then
to do the butter
it?
themselves, I don't get to choose when I put the butter in. And so that's how the only way that it works for them to do it. So I'm not getting butter on top and then just dry popcorn the rest of the way down.
Okay, I'm going to ask for layered butter next time. I've never tried that.
Yeah, when they say, do you want butter? You say, yes, layered.
And they know exactly what that means?
They know exactly what that means.
Oh my gosh.
And if it's like a new kid, sometimes they go halvesies butter and then halvesies.
Oh.
And so you have to say thirds.
Okay.
If I'm getting a free popcorn that I'm not paying for, I better have the butter how I want it. You know what I mean?
Look at that high clientele. We're back to the beginning. Look at us. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just so hungry for popcorn.
It's my favorite dinner.
Do you usually finish it?
Yes, because I usually just get the small.
Yeah. You know what one of my favorite things is, though? To have a little bit of leftover popcorn and have it like the next day.
Oh, no, I don't have that restraint.
Oh.
That's cute. That's cute that you do that.
Well, you're getting a small. I usually get a medium or a large.
Yeah.
In preparation for
So
leftovers.
I have in the Regal system, I have the Regal app.
Mm-hmm.
And so I often get free popcorn because of the points that I have. And when you had unlimited, they would like just randomly give you, because I used to have Regal Unlimited as well.
Sure.
Randomly give you free popcorns.
I need
And
to get on that.
But so it's a small. And so I'm
Mhm.
like, if it's already free, why would I pay to upgrade it?
My friend Bailsey has the Regal Rewards too, and I just need to get on it. It's free to sign up, right?
Oh my gosh. And I've had it since high school. So it says like my like lifetime points is like 1 million or something crazy.
You're like platinum membership.
Mm-hmm. I think I've had it since 2002, 2003 maybe.
See if you can phone a friend on that one, and I'll get you some extra points.
I think it's just sign ups on your own.
Oh, I thought
There's
maybe
no-
there'd be like a referral code or something.
I can see. I can look.
Yeah. Just want to help a friend out.
Yeah.
Help me help you, Jamie Crockett.
Okay. I'm always down for free points.
Okay, great.
I love free.
Hey friends, if you're looking for a hilarious and lighthearted movie to watch with the whole family and to eat those movie theater snacks, then you need to make plans now to see Family Camp, the first feature film by the Skit Guys, exclusively in theaters on May 13th.
The movie follows two polar opposite families who find themselves sharing a cabin for a week away at camp.
With the highly coveted camp trophy at stake, dads Tommy and Eddie end up lost in the woods after a comedy of errors and mishaps.
As everybody desperately searches for their whereabouts, the dads are forced to work together if they hope to find their way back to camp.
Family Camp is a comedy fit for the whole fam. For more information or to find tickets to a theater near you, visit familycampmovie.com. That's familycampmovie.com.
Also, shout out to Heather Land in the movie. Her name is Cookie. We love a cookie. She's
true.
our friend. It's everything.
Go Heatherland. Should we ping pong back and forth favorite movie snacks besides popcorn?
Sure.
Okay, you start?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sure. I didn't know if it was a statement or a question. That was why I was like, I don't know how to respond. Okay, well, first, I know we're going to agree on this.
I'm so ready.
Peanut butter M&Ms that you mix into your popcorn, because when your popcorn is hot, they get a little melty, and then it is salty and it is sweet.
Yes. But if they sell peanut butter M&Ms, a lot of theaters don't.
Well, I have a confession to make.
I think we have the same confession, but you start.
I sneak a lot of things into a movie theater. But here's my
Lord, forgive
caveat.
us.
Here's my caveat.
Mm-hmm.
I do not sneak things into a theater that I could buy in a theater.
Sure.
I'm not sneaking in my own popcorn.
Sure.
I'm not sneaking in my own Coke.
Mm-hmm.
If it's something, well, Regal, we need to have a talk. During the pandemic, you switched from Coke to Pepsi, and that is just unacceptable. So if I want a Coke Icy, I've got to bring it in myself now, because a Pepsi Icy.
How do you sneak that in? I'm curious about the semantics of that.
Well, I have a large purse. I've also been known to have like large sweaters on and have food in my pockets. There was a summer where a friend of mine went to the movies a lot, and we would sneak in Starbucks Frappuccinos.
In your belly?
No, in my purse.
In your purse?
I mean, it ended up in my belly, but that's not how I snuck it in. It wasn't already in my belly when I arrived.
Well, I was going to say maybe like under your shirt, because no one's going to call it a pregnant lady.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I've snuck in a Taco Bell bean burrito in my sweater jacket. There is a movie theater that is right next to a mall, and one time I snuck in a piece of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory.
Sure.
I have brought in pad thai.
Okay, I'm liking it.
And then if there's certain candies that I know no theater sells, like peanut butter M&Ms or things like that.
The weirdest thing I brought in was once I was coming, I think, straight from work or some sort of event, and I hadn't had time to have dinner. And I didn't really want to have popcorn for dinner. I was feeling like, well, I should probably have some dinner. So I stopped by Trader Joe's and got one of those pre-made Southwest salads that you have to like mix together.
I love that.
Brought that into the theater and did the whole mixing in my seat and just enjoyed crunchy lettuce in the movie. I don't know if the people around me were appreciating that.
I mean, sometimes Taco Bell, you get a crunchy taco. It's going to make the same amount of noise.
It's true.
I do have one story that I'd like to confess.
Sure.
I know exactly. My friend and I, my roommate, we were at a Nicholas Sparks movie. We were already at the Dollar Theater. And we brought in glass beverages. And my friend sat hers down. And about 2/3 of the way through the movie, we started to hear clink, clink. That thing plinkoed all the way from where we sat to the front of the theater.
No.
And we just played so dumb. Like, what's happening? What's going on? What is that? What is that? So
was it empty or full?
It was empty.
Oh, well, thank goodness.
So there was no mess. It was just loud.
Sure. Now, that leads me to another question. Where do you usually sit in the theater?
I always like to sit on the aisle.
Really?
Yeah, be able to get out. Just a safety weird thing.
I need middle.
I also have like a little bit of claustrophobia. And so
interesting.
Sitting. So it kind of depends on what kind of theater. If it's just a regular seat, if it's a recliner theater.
And how far up are we going?
2/3 of the way up would probably be my standard.
Same. I'm like, I want the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Action, you know?
In a crowded theater, that stresses me out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So.
Yeah, I understand it. Okay, can I share one of mine?
Yes. I went on a long tangent.
Well, it was great. It was grerit.
I've stolen in too.
Well, let me say one other thing. I actually have a specific movie theater purse that I use it's like a tote bag and there's a secret compartment on the bottom. So if they ask to look in my purse, they're only seeing the top compartment, but they're not seeing the bottom where I hide all the snacky snacks.
Which is why I wear sweaters, so that if it's a theater I know checks my purse, I have them on my person.
You know what we need to get? We need to get those old school cargo vests that go under our sweatshirts and have all the pockets, and we would just be so prepared.
Let's go get some fisherman vests.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you already said blunt, this one, which I'm sad about, but Twizzlers.
We've talked about this in the candy episode. I just don't love them.
I know. Remember
I don't hate them. I just don't love them.
Remember when we talked about there's some, like in airplanes, there's some foods or drinks we get that we only get in airplanes. Twizzlers is very similar. I never go to the store and think like, oh, I'm going to get a thing of Twizzlers. But at the movie theater, hands down, it'll always be my number one choice.
That's how I feel about Junior Mints.
Really?
I don't think about Junior Mints really, but at the movie theater, I really love them. They're also good. Like, because you take a bite of popcorn, it's really sweet. Then you take some Junior Mints, or popcorn is savory, Junior Mints is sweet, back and forth,
See, my Twizzlers, I like to take a bite off each end and treat it like a straw in my water.
Oh.
And it's kind of just a nice little adventure.
So you only eat one Twizzler the whole movie?
Well, not the whole, no. Like I'll like use it as a straw, like sip it, and then I'll take a bite and then sip more water and then take another bite. So like you work through a straw one at a time.
Okay. I love that journey for you.
Thank you so much. Okay, what's another one of yours? No, it has to be sold at the theater, Jami.
Okay, great. We're back on that.
Okay.
I do also really love Milk Duds. I said that in the list.
Is that similar to a Whopper?
No. It's caramel inside, chocolate outside.
Interesting.
So it's soft chocolate on the outside and then chewy caramel, and they're little balls.
Okay, interesting. I always thought it was more of a malt thing, but
no,
I was very wrong.
Straight caramel. They're chewy.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to have them while I had braces.
That's fair. That's fair.
So.
Okay, Milk Duds.
Next for you?
Reese's Pieces.
Yes.
And I just have to share a quick story about when I was little. I don't think my mom even knows about this story, but I'm trying to think what movie it was. It was like the oldest theater in our hometown. I probably was in my first decade of life, and we were watching some movie, and I had Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Thank you. And I decided to get adventurous with my Reese's Pieces, and for some reason decided to stick one up my nose.
Oh.
And it would not come out. And I was so embarrassed that I didn't want to like turn to my mom and be like, Mom, this Reese won't come off of my nose nostril canal. And so I decided to just lay my head down on my mom's lap like I was just too tired to watch a movie and just pray to the Lord Jesus above that it would be gone by the time I woke up. Lo and behold, I woke up and it was, thank God, gone.
It just slid out while you were sleeping?
I think I just kind of snotted it out.
Wow. How old do you think you were with this?
Again, the first decade of my life. So let's say max 10.
Okay.
Is that acceptable? I don't know. But it is a true story that I felt like I needed to share.
Speaking of young childhood, do you remember the first movie that you saw in the theater?
No. I do remember seeing Home Alone 3 in that old theater. I can't remember another. Do you?
I don't know if it's my first, but I think it was. It was Back to the Future 2.
Interesting.
I was probably 3 or 4
Okay.
and with like my older friends and cousins.
Okay.
Because there's a holographic shark that comes out and it scared me so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I do also remember my first drive-in movie. My mom and I went and saw 3 Men and a Little Lady.
Never even heard of her.
You've never heard of 3 Men and a Baby?
Oh, you said a little lady.
Yeah, that's the sequel.
Oh.
She's like 4 or 5.
Oh, I think I've heard of 3 Men and a Baby, but I
It's Ted Danson.
I
and
thought it
Steve
was a TV show.
Gutenberg and
Oh.
Tom Selleck.
Okay.
And they're like 3 bachelors that live together and they have to take care of a baby in the first one.
Gotcha.
And then she's a little older in the second.
Oh, interesting. I remember going into the movie theater a lot. I'm just not remembering the movies that I actually saw, which is so weird. Maybe Spice World was in that.
Wow, we're in different decades. I said Back to the Future 2 and you said Spice World, which is like
know.
1999.
It's true. It's true.
We're not that far apart in age, so I'm feeling like you didn't go to the movies a lot when you
No,
were
I really
little.
did. Those are the ones that are popping up as, memorable ones. I'm sure there was more when I was younger, but who even knows?
Okay.
I'm sure some of the animated ones, Lion King,
Oh,
Aladdin.
I have so I get a little stressed out showing up to movies late. I
Okay.
really love watching previews.
Me too.
I love watching the 20. And so I like to get there early. So if I'm not going to get there early, I'm probably not going to go at all.
Yes.
And, I am, let's say 8. And it's my mom and me and my 2 little brothers. So there's just a lot of chaos. I'm sure that was a pretty hard thing to get into a theater, but
Sure.
where we walked into Beauty and the Beast as it was starting, where it's like the stained glass window storytelling of how he became the Beast. And I was so excited, but also just so stressed out that it had already started and we were arriving. It's still a great movie.
So do you ever do this with the previews, being a fan as well as I am? Do you ever pull out your phone or a notepad and write down upcoming movies that you want to see?
No.
That is something I started in high school. I used to do it in my day planner before I had a phone. Literally
You would bring your day planner into the theater every time?
And I'd write down all the movies that I wanted to see based on the previews that they shared. And then once phones became popular and I was cool enough, then I have a note actually in my phone right now from years past.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I just check the Regal app when I want to go, and they usually keep me informed.
Another reason why I need to get the Regal app.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think you can heart ones you want to see, too, in the coming soon.
Okay.
So it could be your new organizational system.
It really could be. Thank you so much. Okay, give me another one of your faves.
I do love, like, if I'm really hungry, like the hot dog bites.
Like pigs in a blanket?
Kind of, but they're like squares. They look like a Tostina pizza roll,
Oh, I love those.
but it's a hot dog inside.
Interesting. Take me to your theater.
Okay.
Great. Okay, watermelon Sour Patch. How do you feel about them?
Oh my gosh.
Right?
The best of the Sour Patch hierarchy.
I actually am not a fan of the kids, but you give me a whole packet of watermelons, I am in it.
I love those. I don't get those at the theater as much, but I just love those as a candy.
Those tend to be a sneaker inner because they only do the kids usually in
There's
the movie
also
theater.
the sugar at the bottom, and it just feels like then it spills on me, and then I don't get to eat it properly because I can't see it. I want to be able to have the whole experience.
Sure. Okay, anything else on your list?
I think not. Do you have more? I mean, I
No.
like things, but I don't have any on my list. You just gave me a look like, what an abomination. I said I had no more. And then when I said,
was just
do
ready.
you have more? And then you said no.
I just thought you were coming with a big old list.
Yeah, it's really just popcorn is the goat for me.
It is the popcorn, right?
It is.
It just is. Okay, if you had to pick a seasoning to put on top, which one would you pick?
The powdered cheesy.
The cheddar. I would do the ranch.
What are you talking about?
The ranch seasoning.
I've never had that.
That's an option.
We have cheese. They don't have other flavors when I've been to the theater.
Oh, in the theater I grew up in, there was a cheese seasoning or a cheese cheddar or ranch, and I think a jalapeno one, and I always did the ranch.
Never heard of ranch or jalapeno.
You need to come back to my hometown, sounds like.
Is that theater still open?
No.
Great.
Actually,
You should come back. Will it be there? No.
oh, actually, let me look. I think it actually might be. Hold on. Celebration Cinema, Benton Harbor, Michigan. Don't come stalk me when I'm home. Oh my gosh, it's still open. Great news.
Great news.
We are going. There's like 18 theaters.
But do they have the ranch and the jalapeno post-COVID? Not that we're post-COVID, but...
You know, I haven't been probably since high school, so we're going to take that adventure together.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Hometown tour.
Okay, great. I love it.
All right, Jami, great. Thank you for sharing. All our listeners, please jump over to Instagram because we want to hear your favorite movie theater snacks. We want to keep this conversation going, but before we do that, Jami, favorite segment of the show. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Snack of the week. Snack of the week.
Johnny said it was really hard to time our singing with the actual.
Yeah, we should just cut us
thing.
and have the actual singers beat the singer.
Exactly. Let us do our jobs by
Okay,
talking.
Fallon, I would like you to go first this week. What is your snack of the week?
Okay, I am rolling it back to episode 1, Jami.
Oh, cookies.
Back to our cookies.
Cookies. I like where you're headed in here.
My snack of the week is going to one of our favorites, the crumble cookie.
Okay.
And this
tell me
week,
which flavor.
Okay, it's a new one I had never had before, and I am not exaggerating when I say I think it is my favorite crumble cookie I've ever had, as of yet.
Tell me everything.
It is the berries and cream cookie.
It is so good. I have also had it, and it is delicious.
Okay, listeners, picture this. It is, I think, a sugar cookie, or maybe a plain dough cookie. In the dough, there's berries. Then on top of that is a white cream. It's almost like a, how would you describe it? It's not like a frosting cream. It's almost like a light whipped cream, right?
Yeah, or like mascarpone. You know what that is? Like where it's like, it's like that.
A little bit of that. And then on top of that is fresh berry compote.
I love berry compote. That's what, when we've talked about ice cream that has it in, you're like, I don't know. Like Brambleberry Crisp.
No, that's my favorite ice cream.
I thought you said you didn't like Brambleberry Crisp.
No, that's one of my favorites.
Oh, okay.
That with salted caramel. Whoa, mama, gee, yeah.
Yeah, that is a good cookie. That is a great snack of the week.
Thank you. And what I think I like about it most is I'm not, unlike you, I'm not a huge sugar monster. And so I feel like this cookie is almost like, not that it's less sugar, but it kind of makes me feel like I'm eating a muffin. So it's a little healthier.
Well, it's with fruit. It's a different kind of sugar. It feels
That's true.
Like. It's
natural.
Not just processed sugar.
That's very true.
Yes.
So if you have a crumble near you, please run and ask for the berries and cream cookie because it will delight your life.
Fallon, I have big news.
What?
You went sweet. I'm going savory in my snack of the week.
Who are we?
I don't know.
We're Freaky Fridaying again?
Yeah. What did I was going to say sister.
No, Freaky Friday, remember?
Yeah. Well, that's the mom and the daughter.
We're switching lives.
Okay. Mine is we are headed into spring.
Yep.
We both love to go to the baseball game.
Yes, we do.
Mine is a baseball game hot dog. I had my first of the season this week.
My mouth is agape and my eyes are closed.
And I just love it.
Oh my gosh. Did you get a footlong or a reg?
Just a reg.
Okay, and what did you get on it?
Oh, I put ketchup and mustard and relish.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, as much as I like sauces, this is going to blow your little brain. I eat my hot dogs plain.
Wow.
Not even a little dash of anything.
Who hurt you?
I just love hot dogs so much. I don't think they need anything else.
Man, I love the combo of the ketchup and the mustard and the relish. If there was like onions, I'd put it on it. I just like, again, more is more.
See, sometimes if I'm feeling saucy, I'll do like everything. It's either all or nothing when I have a hot dog. It's either like I'm feeling plain, or it's like put everything on it. But I really just enjoy a plain hot dog.
Okay.
Now, did you have anything with that hot dog?
That's a cleaner experience.
That is.
Because mine is like a dangerous territory, especially if you're wearing a light colored shirt,
Sure.
which I was.
Oh, did you spill?
No, I did not.
Oh, good job.
Proud of me.
Thank you. Did you have anything with your hot dog?
Nope, that's all I had.
Oh, that's so nice.
I had a hot dog and a water.
Great news. Hot dog and no beer?
No. I don't love beer.
Really?
It doesn't make me feel good.
Okay,
Yeah.
just hot dog and water.
So you went cookie, I went hot dog. Who are we?
You would thrive at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest because that's all they eat, hot dogs and water.
Okay.
Do you know they literally shoved the hot dog
in the water
and just
then yeah. It's a little gaggy. I'd like to be able to enjoy my hot dogs and not turn it into a competition.
Same. Okay, let's go to a baseball game and let's bring some hot dogs and cookies with us, shall
Let's
we?
bring some hot guys and eat some hot dogs. That's where you were going, wasn't it?
Hey, how did you read my mind?
Snacks on snacks.
All right, Jami, we'll see you next week. Thanks for being here.
I'll eat more snacks before then.